People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And happy 4th of July, everybody. Yep, today is July the 4th, 3 days before my birthday. And I just caught myself unwillingly and unwittingly carrying on a tradition in my family. Let me explain. I'm a little bit xenophobic and I'm allergic to a lot of stuff. So growing up, you know, they would have barbecue and all that. I couldn't be outside because charcoal would bother me and exacerbate my asthma. Half the food that was cooked I couldn't eat because they used onions and lemons and cinnamon and basically a whole bunch of foods that I can't eat. I mean, I'm allergic to pineapple, strawberries, you name it. Think about your average 4th of July meal. I can't eat it. And then all the relatives, all the family members, all those people. I don't like being around too many people. So my mom would go, well, if you don't want to, you know, join the family and be out there with the, you know, family and friends or whatever, you know, that wall over there needed some work. And I would end up painting a wall, redoing tile. One time I rerouted a sink. One time I reinstalled a wax gasket for the toilet. All of this on the 4th of July. It was the perfect excuse not to be around people because, you know, some family member walks in, what you doing, cousin? The toilet needed a new wax gasket because it's leaking. Ew. You carry on. They don't want nothing to do with you knowing that you were working on a toilet. Without gloves. By the same token, that just kind of became a tradition. I also had a really thick book. It was a saga. I think that one was called As If There Were Gods. And it was like 3 books in one. And every time somebody walked in, if I didn't have a project lined up, I was, well, hold on, let me just grab a book. I was like this. What? Yeah, give me a minute. I want to finish this chapter. The chapter would never get finished. I would have my face in the book, actually reading it too, as long as they were there. And then when they went away, I put the book up. And the book would stay in its place until Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever holiday that had a gathering of people, because, yeah. And I have since gotten, well, therapy, help for that issue. I now live in an apartment that has 80 residents. That's not saying 80 people. That's saying 80 residents. Because there's more people than that. There's staff, there's maintenance, there's a security desk. Some people have sneaked in extra people, so their one apartment that's only supposed to have 1 resident in it might have 2 or 3. They're slowly evicting those people. But still, that's a lot of people. Now, my one friend that lived here, she's a little xenophobic too. I've known her since I was in high school, and surprise, surprise, we ended up living in the same place. So basically, it's like we're the only 2 people that can stand being around each other, and, you know, because we get it, you know. She says it's too many people. I'm thinking, yeah, I used to feel like that. One thing I did learn about being in an apartment on my own with 80 people, I have a door that locks. Actually, I have 3 doors that locks, you know, which is real good for my OCD because, you know, I'm in control of that. But when it's too much to be around people, I have my car where I can get in it and go away, or I have my apartment where I can come in and close the door and I'm the only one here. So that works for me. But my buddy, she moved because it's just too many people here. Went back to living in her car because it's too many people here. I get it, but I don't get it. I get that there's too many people, but I can close the door and be alone anytime I want to. Or I get in my car. My car's also still my prayer closet. You know, blast some music, bob on down the road, so forth and so on. So I get that. But today, okay, as you know, I have dyed my hair Eero pink. Before that, it was Adore Raspberry Twist pink. The Adore Raspberry Twist stained my stainless steel sink and turned my shower, which is made of ceramic and stainless steel, pink. You know, and that color will stay there while it's fading up until it's time to do my hair again, and then the cycle starts over. Well, the Eero pink does not fade. This is 4 weeks in, it's still just as vibrant. And when I wash my hair and suds up and everything, there's no pink left in my shower. The pink in the sink is gone because I'm not re-adding a dye that stains to my sink. So it's 4th of July. I made coffee. I had grapes for breakfast because I wanted to. I didn't worry about protein. I didn't worry about the rules of being a diabetic. It's going on lunchtime. I'll have a protein then. And I walked into my bathroom to grab a towel or something, and I turned around and I said, let's tackle that pink stain. And I didn't consciously think that, I just automatically did it. I grabbed some Quick Blue and some 20 volume developer, made up a batch of bleach, and literally cleaned out the shower. I made sure I had on gloves and just literally slathered it everywhere I seen a trace of the Adore pink. Because somewhere it occurred to me that Eero does not bleach. But the Adore, like when you're doing your roots or whatever, does go away with bleach. Because like when you're doing your roots and you take it from dark black to, you know, blonde, the Adore will also fade, and you start with a blank slate and put whatever new color you want on there. Well, the Eero does not respond to bleach. The color that's on my shower is the Adore Raspberry Twist. So at some point I decided, let me just go ahead and put this stuff down. I'm waiting 25 minutes or so, and then I'm going to rinse it away, and then there should be no pink left on my shower. When I wash my hair, because the Eero doesn't fade and it doesn't go down the drain, no more problem. And if someone was to walk into my bathroom right now, especially, you know, one of the people that is maintenance, or the people that do the, you know, monthly inspections or whatever, they're not gonna go, how come your sink is pink? Because now it isn't. But no sooner than I put the bleach all over the sink, I thought to myself, geez, this is just like the 4th of July. And then I realized, wait a minute, today is the 4th of July. So I continued a tradition that I don't even like, wasn't even aware of it until I realized what day it was. I do crack me up. But yeah, traditionally on the 4th of July, all those little things that you meant to do gets done, you know. So yeah, One time I even cleaned the sink, cleaned the oven on the 4th of July. That was a little tricky because when you clean a self-cleaning oven, it literally takes all the oxygen out the air, and now it's hard to breathe and it has that funny smell. But you can't leave it unattended just in case, so you still have to be in the house. So I would go literally to the front porch or the couch that was right by the front porch, so that way I could open the door, have fresh air coming in while the oven was cleaning itself. So yeah, and I still didn't have to deal with people. Like I said, I cracked me up. Anyway, I did take a couple of pictures. The pink that was left was so pale that, you know, the pictures might not really show anything. And then you could see the quick blue, and then when I rinse it away, everything will be a pristine white ceramic, you know, shower. So yeah, nobody else knows how pink it was or whatever, but I know. And like I said, I still crack me up. But anyway, this has been the 4th of July 2022. I hope everybody's having a good one. Go hang out with your friends, your family, eat some 4th of July type food. I have some barbecue, some cornbread, which I had yesterday because I haven't quite learned how to cook for one person. So basically, I have enough for yesterday and today. So that's what I'm going to have for dinner, along with some Aussie fries that are left over from day before yesterday when we went to Outback Steakhouse. Because the salad that I had, yeah, that's gone. So yeah, I'm still going to be eating well and having my 4th of July foods. I just don't have to deal with people because I'm on my own, so I don't have to deal with people if I don't want to. There's no one going, you're not going to say hi to your cousin. You're not going to say hi to, I mean, they came here to see you. I don't have to do none of that. Now later I might go hang out with my daughter, but other than that, this is what I'm doing for the 4th of July. And side note, the salad, I chopped off the stalk of it at like 2 inches and stuck it in some water, and for the last 3 days I've been, you know, checking on it, changing out the water that's needed, so forth, so on. And it has little shoots where the romaine lettuce is starting to regrow, and in about 2 weeks I'll have another head of lettuce, so I won't even have to go to the store and buy any. That's an experiment. I'll let you know how it goes. In fact, let me go get it and show it to you. Be right back. I got it in the window so that way you can get full sun. And let me move the camera out the way. But yeah, check that out. It's got several shoots in there. That was from a head of lettuce, and now it's gonna make more lettuce. It's an experiment. I don't know how well it's gonna work. At some point in time, I have to go do a little more research, but at some point in time, it probably will need to go into a planter with some soil. But for right now, just water is working. And that's a small container, so it might need a bigger container, you know, with more water or potting soil or whatever. From what I understand, in 2 weeks it should be a full head of lettuce. So I'll let you know how that goes. And I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to take little pieces of lettuce as I need it and not just do now, you know, and then regrow it. It's like I'm still going to be buying lettuce until I can make enough where I can have a salad and still have the lettuce plant, and then just redo. So yeah, like I said, it's an experiment. I've never done it before. I have actually never had indoor plants that have flourished before. I have a brown thumb. Now, when we had a garden, I would go outside and plant stuff in the garden, and that stuff worked, you know. But indoors, I have been known to kill aloe vera plants, philodendrons, plants that they say you can't destroy this plant. They grow. The one plant was called a thousand hands or something like that. Apparently it sprouts and, you know, shoots drop everywhere. And as long as it has some kind of water, sand, dirt, moisture, soil, they continue to grow. I've killed those too. Like I said, brown thumb, not a green thumb. But I'm giving this a concerted effort. So you are now up to date. It is hot in here. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps are located at PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned, and have a happy 4th of July. Bye now. People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise those People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. And I'm here in my shower. That's the container for the quick blue I mixed up. Rinsed everything out because, well, we don't leave that just sitting. And this is where I had put the quick blue to bleach out the leftover Adore Raspberry Twist Pink. There's still a teeny amount of pink left, and since Adore fades over time, that'll go away in a couple of more, you know, washes or whatever. But I just wanted to show you this. It's time to rinse it. At least I think it is. Hold on, let me take a look at the drain. Yeah, the drain is really the only place that, you know, showed a lot of the pink, like right there. And that was really, really pink. That color pink. Okay. So, yeah, the bleach has been working. And I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off. Let me turn the shower head that way so it doesn't get on my camera. Make sure it gets all nice and hot. And then I'm just going to go ahead and rinse the wall. And the good thing about this is once I turn off the shower, I don't even have to worry about, you know, cleaning up the extra because there's a drain right there. So, yeah. That's a lot better. I don't know if you can see that little bit of pink. But, yeah, it's working. Let's see if I can turn on the flash. That's a good idea if I can. I see the little icon there, so it might let me. Yeah, there we go. So can you see that little bit of pink? That's what we're aiming to get rid of. And now the water's hot, so the heat should help wash some of this down the drain. Now Now right here I'm by the edge of the shower, so I have to be real careful so that way I don't wet up the whole floor. Because I don't want to have to, you know, grab the mop. And I'm aiming this so that way the part that's against the wall is not going down the middle of the floor. Yeah. Wow. Now the wall of the shower is completely white. The floor of the shower, yeah, that might need a couple more, you know, shampoos to fade, or, you know, when I take a shower, it'll fade. But look at the drain. Is that amazing or what? No more pink. Now let me just take the shower over here so that way all the water that went the other direction can, you know, make its way to the drain. So that way all of the chemicals go away. So when I jump in the shower later today, I don't have to worry about, you know, what I'm stepping on. Yay! No more pink. Yeah. Just turn that off. Now the only other thing that I have to worry about is the shower curtain. As you could tell, it still has pink on it. But the shower curtain, I could replace that because I do have more than one shower curtain. And what I do with those is once a month or so when I wash the towels, because I have like 19 towels, I can just go ahead and take the shower liner here, replace that, wash this one, and yeah. So then everything looks just as good as the day I moved in. How'd I do? I figure since I'm not using quick glue on my hair, might as well use it on my shower. Because for my hair, oh, let's see if I can turn the flash off. Oh, wait. There we go. For my hair, I use the Ion cream oil lightener because there's no bleach in it, but it lifts me up to a inside of a banana blonde. So that's what I use to do my roots. I'm going to use the quick glue also to do this wig. It's no longer going to be raspberry twist. That way I'm congruent and I match. So the full lace pink wig that I put the raspberry twist on before I changed over to Iro is now going to be Iro pink as well. And the camera just kind of died on me, so I figured finish that sentence. And before it dies again saying it's out of memory, this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Bye now.